Here are the top 5 down payment mistakes that a buyer can make. Number 1 is the mattress money mishap. So we have to document your down payment. So if you are holding cash, we joke and call it mattress money because people save money under their mattress. They also put it in jars outside in the yard. Maybe you hide yours in books or stuff it in coat pockets. But you have to have that money in the bank, and it has to be seasoned for at least 60 days. So if you have cash, make sure you speak with your lender as soon as possible so we can figure out how we're going to source and document it, because putting it into the bank right before you apply could cause trouble. Number 2 is the crypto catastrophe. So this goes really with all stocks, retirements, 401ks. You do have to liquidate those funds. So because we see them in an account, typically there's fees, penalties, taxes that have to be paid on certain commodities, then we require liquidation of those accounts, and we have to document it. So we have to see that you had the money in the account, we got to see the terms and conditions of withdrawal, and we got to show that you've moved it in your account. So if that's going to be a source of your down payment, make sure you do that early during the process. And again, make sure you speak with your lender and be specific about where you're going to get your down payment. Number 3, the borrowed bucks blunder. So you can't just go out and borrow money, whether you're borrowing it from a family member or actually going to a bank or a hard money lender, anything like that. Borrowed money for down payment is unacceptable unless it's secured. So you could borrow from a current home, borrow from an equity line. You could borrow from a car. If you didn't have a loan on your car and you wanted to borrow from it, you could actually do that. But unsecured borrow funds is not an acceptable source of down payment. The gift funds fumble. So gift funds are perfectly acceptable on most loan programs, but we do have to document and source this. We have to have a paper trail. Whoever's giving you the money, for a lot of loan products, we have to verify that they had the money to give you, and then we have to verify the transfer. So if they transfer it to you, we got to have that paper trail. Make sure you, again, speak with your loan officer, because a lot of times it's easier just to have them wire that money straight to the closing, and there's less documentation required. Number 5 is the last minute large deposit disaster. So if you have a large amount of money, mattress money, for example, or if somebody gave you the money, or maybe you just get paid cash on certain deals that you work on, then make sure that you discuss with your lender, because if you have a large deposit, then we're going to question where it came from. We're going to have to document it and source it. And if we can't document and source it, it's not eligible. So a lot of times for people that are paid in cash, we recommend during that lending process, while you're going through the home buying, that you pay all your bills with that cash and leave any money that's in the bank in there, leave it alone. So why does it matter? Well, because there are a lot of anti-fraud and anti-money laundering laws that exist, and they want to make sure that we can source and document it, because it also determines the risk that is associated with the loan. Someone that provides their own down payment that saved it is less likely to be foreclosed on, and that's why no matter how much you put down or how good your credit is, they always want to source and document your down payment. If you have questions on your specific situation, that is what I'm here for. No judgment, just want to walk through it, give you solutions, want to make sure that we have a smooth process and get you to the closing table.